embarrassing.
Target destroyed.
That was embarrassing retaliator. Yes, sir. One more for the road, guys, or are we good? What up, everybody? Astro here, back at it again with another video. Welcome to 3.23 Live. Welcome to the F7A's masterpiece. This is it, the F7A, ladies and gentlemen. In all its glory, it's finally here. It's beautiful. So if you like that, smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live, or hit that join button down below and go that extra mile and become an Astro Mercenary supporter. Thank you so much for all your guys' love and support. Here we are with the F7A. Today we're going to be running a showcase on the F7A, showing off my two favorite weapon loadouts and showing out its power out in the field. That's going to be the plan. Before we do that, I want to talk to you guys a few things. This is 3.23 live. 3.23 is finally live. That's awesome. Master Modes is finally live. It's different. There's a lot of people loving it. There's a lot of people hating it. I just want to say that it's all going to be okay. Like, the game is going to continue to get tested and get changes here and there. So I don't think there's anything too much to be worried about. Like, the game is going to get better, guys. It's going to continue to get better. And it's, as long as we continue to play and have fun, that's all that matters, right? So I'm playing the game and having fun. Another thing I wanted to mention is, look, I'm a guy character now because we have fancy beards and we can actually make them look like me. Like, that guy looks like me. It's pretty awesome. So for the most part, I'll probably be a male character from now on, so that's going to be different. Doesn't mean that it's always going to be that way, because there are some pretty damn good looking females that you can create. That's one thing. That's another thing. Other than that, like I said, we're going to be running bounties in the F7A, showing off some of the firepower on this. If you can see the weapons on it, you can see that I have my size 3 guns are quarrelers. They're basically the Omni Skies, but just a different variant. They have the exact same stats as the Omni Skies, so that's what I like to use, the quarrelers instead of the Omni Skies when you get the size 3 choice. And then we have the Revenant on the side here, size 4 Gatling gun. This is one build that I'm going to be using that I'm going to show off. It's a lot of fun, lots of firepower. And we'll go take it out. That leads me to the next thing I want to talk about, which is what we're going to be doing all of our bounties in and how we're going to be doing bounties this time around. We are going to use every single ship in the game in Master Mode and test it out in bounties and do showcases and talk about their builds and all that kind of stuff. Basically redoing everything we've done in the past, but now in Master Modes, and showing off everyone's favorite ships in Master Mode. So if you guys want to leave down in the comments below what ships you guys want to see first, we're going to do every single ship in the game for Master Mode. So leave those down in the comments below what you guys want to see. On top of that, what we're going to be doing is currently there's no group bounty hunter missions in the game right now. I don't know if it's a bug or what the situation is with that, but right now there's no group bounty hunter missions. So we're going to be doing HRTs, okay? We're going to be doing most of the time HRTs, not VHRTs. We're going to be doing the hard risk targets, because those are the best bounties where you're actually fighting fighter ships. So when you're doing HRTs, you're going to get ships that fight back, like Vanguards and Valkyries and Blades and Gladiuses and things like that, without getting the big giant cargo ships. I know you guys want the big giant cargo ships to get loot and make money, but those are different videos what we're going to be doing. We will show that off. We will do VHRTs and ERTs and make a bunch of money. We're definitely going to show that off in the next couple of days or weeks. A lot of that is coming. But when we're testing ships and showing their firepower and their skill and what the ships can do, we're going to do ships. We're going to do bounties versus ships that actually fight back. So we're going to do HRTs most of the time. We might do MRTs depending on if the ship is kind of smaller and underpowered. but for the most part, we'll probably do HRTs because Master Modes is something else. It's a whole new beast. So you guys will see that in this video, how much of a beast Master Modes is. One last thing I do want to mention is the Astro Mercenaries are indeed looking for experienced pilots. We're looking for all kinds of pilots, but definitely I'm looking for experienced pilots. I'm looking for a wingman. I'm looking for people who are wanting to set up squadrons and have Astro Mercenary PvP squadrons. And if you are interested in any of that, do leave a comment down below or join in on the Discord and come talk to us. On top of that, we're going to be running Monday night training nights for Master Modes PvP. Every Monday, we're going to be doing PvP training. So if you want to join in for that, you can join in the Discord and see the times that we're going to be doing that. On top of that, on every Tuesday, we're going to be having PvP night where we're going to actually be doing just like straight up fighting in PvP, whether it's Arena Commander or in the Verse. It all depends. But so if you want to see the times and cool things for that, do join in on the Discord or leave a comment down below, or especially hit that notification bell so you know when I go live, because I will be live streaming all these things like that. So yeah, if you guys are interested in all those things, thank you guys, and let's get into the actual pew of the F7A. I know this was a long intro, but like I said, I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about all that kind of stuff, and now we can get to it. This first run I'm going to do with the F7A, I'm probably going to do unedited, where I take off and I fly and I do quantum traveling unedited, because I know some of you guys want to see the actual travel, especially since it's new travel with Master Modes and things are different now. So I'm going to do this all unedited to start off with, and then for the second set of loadout, when I change out my weapons, I'll go ahead and do some editing so we can get through the video quicker. How's that sound? Good? Because we're going to start doing more editing and cutting out travel time, because I got a neat little trick to fix all that now. But also, I just want to cut out travel time for you guys, because why not? But I do really like travel time. I really hope that you guys enjoy some of the travel time, and plus all the new players need to see the whole thing. Anyways, I want to stop talking now and listen to the F7A load up. Listen to this baby purr. Listen. Listen.
Aerospace. All systems online.
Absolutely gorgeous. Just like the Mark II F7C, it sounds absolutely beautiful. As you can see here, like I said, 4 Koalers and 2 Revenants. That is our build that we're running now. We are running the standard JS400 power plant, all the military grade A stuff, and the FR66 shields, and I'm running the Atlas as the quantum drive. So that's that, and we'll go back to target status. I do want to talk about some of the things I do when I first start up a ship. I'm going to be making a beginner's guide tutorial soon that shows all this in depth for beginners and stuff. But every time I get into a ship, I always first turn off decoupled mode, or turn off coupled mode, so I can be decoupled by clicking whatever your key binding is for that. And then I press another button that turns off all the safety measures. I click one button and it turns off G-Safe. It turns off the precision mode that makes it where when your landing gear's out, you go really, really slow. I get all that turned off. All of it. Turn it all off right away. And then, if you feel like it, I go to nav mode and I hit the cycle operator button so I can go to nav flight mode. And so I have a pretty clear view in my cockpit, and then I go and I take off and whatnot, right? So that's how it's done, the way I do it. And then we just basically roll out, right? In whatever way we see fit. Whatever way we deem fit, right? So
Thank you.
that's that. We're going to go ahead and pick a mission now and see where it takes us. Again, a little bit of a lengthy intro here. I know it's been 10 minutes before we even do a fight, but guys, I think all that information is very helpful, including this next information I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to go ahead and grab Call to Arms just for extra caches. But including this next information I'm going to give you guys, because it's a cave on Daymar. I didn't mean to swap between our words there. And I know most of you guys know how to cut your quantum drive and stuff, but just sometimes people don't. And so I'll be here to mention how to do it.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, so here we go. We're on our way to our location. Like I said, it's a cave on Daymar, and we'll have some fun.
Quantum drive is now off.
No music in the background on this one. I just noticed that. Just saying that. I think I'm going to keep it that way. Future videos will definitely have music, but I think I'm just rolling in the mode where I just...
Quantum drive is now off.
So we actually already came into a location where we're right where we want to be for this here place. There's no real area we can go to that will get us closer, but maybe security post Prashard could help out a little bit. So what I'll do is start my quantum there.
Quantum drive is now
I'll even turn off mine. And then as we get closer and closer, I'll turn off the power to my entire ship as we get closer and closer. And I'm going to let it go a little bit more, and then I think this might be as close as we can in this situation.
all systems online.
87 is much better than what we were at before. And even this travel time right here, I think I'll sit here and talk with you guys a little bit. Let me know how you guys are feeling about master modes down in the comments below. And keep it respectful, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, you could have strong opinions and whatnot, but, you know, let's be respectful. And again, let me know what ships you guys want to see down below in the comments. Let me know what ships you want to see. We're coming in here into this ERT, or this HRT, like I said. There's going to be some strong ships here, and there's going to be a lot of them. So when you're doing these bounties and you're doing them solo, you kind of got to be careful now, especially if you're in a non-humongous big ship with big shields. This F7A Hornet only has two size 1. It only has two size 1 shields. So it's not that tanky. So you have to stay on your toes and try to kill things as fast as you can without taking too much damage, because you're going to take damage, guys. You are going to take damage. So we got a Vanguard, a Freelancer. It looks like 2 Freelancers, maybe even 3 Freelancers. Well, there's only 3 targets at the moment that we can see, but there's probably a 4th target somewhere. So this one is actually relatively looking okay. It's when you got those ships with crazy ballistics, you got to be very, very careful of. I am on a very good server. The FPS is very high. So we'll see how this goes. They are kind of waking up. I don't know what's going on with that Vanguard shields. I'll take that as a W right now. The Vanguard shields. So they're looking at us. We're going to make sure that we coax through and flip around. We're going to fire. Make sure that we're firing within 500. Fire within 500. We're just going to let it all go. Here on the Vanguard, we want to get behind him if we can.
Shield down.
And then as you can see, we're taking a lot of damage. We're actually going to pull out. I didn't have the setup I wanted. Look at them chase us. Look at how they come at us in Master Modes. It's absolutely crazy. We're going to try to stay mobile here. Flip around back to the Vanguard. We used a lot of boost. We're going to go power to boost now. Make sure we get our shields all the way up. Power to boost here. Do not let the Vanguard's big old guns take you out. Flip through them. You just can't sometimes if you don't get the right. It's not playing it perfectly here. We're just gonna get as much damage in as we can on this Vanguard. But we're our Vanguard down. And so the rest of the pickup should be easy, 2 freelancers. So we don't have too much to worry about anymore. But as you can see, you're going to take damage, especially if they have ballistic powered ships. And then we're going to fall in behind here. Line them up perfectly. Absolutely perfect.
Target destroyed.
It is. Absolutely perfect lineup there. And we'll move on to our final target. The goal is to get in behind them, especially if they're in bigger ships like a freelancer, right? So like here, the freelancer's already screwed. We're gonna tuck in right here behind him. His turret's gonna fire at us, but what's that little tiny turret gonna do to us? Absolutely nothing. So we're gonna just tuck in right behind him and run a full barrage on him, and it's gonna be over.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Let the cargo fall down. Beautiful. Quite a bit of ammo left. We'll go ahead and try to run one more of these with this build before we swap over to the second build. Okay. Go ahead and swap the nav mode. As we pull out, just get a little bit of distance up above the moon, and we'll pull up another HRT. It's a lot of fun, to be honest. Like, that was a lot of fun, and you kind of got to like play a bit more, like, you know, don't be gun-ho and go crazy and get yourself killed kind of thing, right? So it seems our next target is on Selin, which is on the other side of Daymar. So we're going to use the map and all of its beauty by using the search button and just typing in Selin and setting the route so that it will slingshot us around Crusader. And we don't have to deal with any silly messed up stuff with the map, right? With the quantity. Everything works out perfectly. Right where we want it, right where we need it. Remember, I am again using a new setup. I'm using dual sticks and a pedals. I'm using pedals now, right? And so that's been different for me. If you can see in this video, I've kind of gotten used to it for the most part. I still don't feel like I'm at peak Astro Manny skill with the pedals yet. Like, I'm still kind of really rough on the throttle control, and I haven't had any PvP experience using the pedals yet. So I'm still getting there 100%, but I'm definitely starting to feel a little bit more comfortable than I was in the first couple of days of having the pedals. It's definitely a whole new world. As I said, at the time of this video coming out, we'll be doing Monday night PvP training, so if you want a chance to fight me in my pedals and my not 100%ness, do stop by for that. But I'll be training on Monday PvP training sessions, so hopefully I'll get some good experience here with the pedals. Have some nice travel time, show you guys how I move around in master modes. I tend to swap into nav flight mode whenever I can to get rid of the quantum markers, so I can ignore the quantum markers. And then we'll pull in. This is a bunker, I believe, so be careful of the bunker fire. We're definitely going to stay up in the air and avoid bunker fire. We have another freelancer, a 400i. I haven't fought a 400i yet. It's going to be kind of a bit to take out. He doesn't have any ballistics, which is nice. But he's going to be a bit to take out. And a Scorpius. So I think we'll probably take out the Scorpius first. Or maybe we'll take out the freelancer who is kind of ballsy if I'm honest like this. Yeah, we're up there. We're a little bit way out of range. We're actually not going to fall prey to this. We're going to get out. Excuse me. We're going to get out, get our shields up. Probably could have just swapped the nav mode there. We probably should have swapped the nav mode, to be honest, but we didn't. So we're gonna look at the Scorpius now. He's looking to get a little hungry. Again, we don't want to fire until we're about 500. Get into the 500 range, land our shots, hold it tight. We're actually really looking bad here. I'm gonna swap in the nav mode. Make sure we get out a little bit. Show that technique. It's a little bit, in my opinion, a lot, like, to do all that, but it will keep you from dying. I didn't mean to go out that far. I actually thought I was already back in guns mode, and I wasn't. So that was a whoopsie. You could obviously use missiles and whatnot. Apparently we're getting a sub in the middle of me recording a video. That's interesting. I'm still gonna keep look on the Scorpius here. Keep full power to shields as we fling around, get into this best zone we can.
Shields hit.
Use as much boost as you can, guys. Use that boost.
Target destroyed.
It is your best friend, guys. You gotta use your boost. You really do. It's very important to use your boost to stay where you want to be in position and to avoid fire. So we're here, we're in the pocket, we get them. Easy peasy. That was crazy. So, it's basically how it's done. This 400i is not going to really give us any problems. Get up right behind him, and then we're going to apparently desync like crazy. I don't know what happened there. There was a lot of desync. Okay. So we're going to let our weapon charge up the full 19 capacitor before we go ahead and go ham on him. This. Hold strong. I think even with this, I'm going to swap the lag. We are running 2 different gun speeds, remember that? So that's already 2 different clips. Keep the throttle control under control. And just hang in tight. Hang in tight. That's a bug right there. My guns were firing without me telling them to fire. That was really weird.
Ballistics low.
I don't know what this 400 is doing.
Target
Dying
destroyed.
is what he's doing. Bye, sir. So as you can see, we're running low on ballistics now. So we're done. I'm going to take us back to Orison, okay? Because Orison is where I live, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into my pick or type in search mode on where I want to go, and I'm just going to type in Orison, and it's going to take me straight to Orison. It's as easy as that, because I live off of the planet Orison now instead of, or the city Orison, the planet Crusader now, instead of at Seraphim Station, because all my ship weapons and ship parts and all my armor and stuff is there. And at this current time in this patch, it is way too much of a pain in the butt to move all your stuff from the planet to the station. You just have to suck it up and either live at the city on the planet, or basically start your inventory all over
Water drive is now off.
on the station. I mean, you could take things with multiple trips and buy boxes and bring up all your armor and guns, but your ship components and your ship weapons cannot fit in any of your ship inventory or your SCU boxes that you buy. So you're pretty much stuck with not being able to move your ship components unless you put them actually on a ship. So if you're one of those people that like to change your loadout all the time, it's going to be miserable. So I just recommend living off of the city. Yep. So again, this is me flying in. You see, we took damage. I didn't do any third-person showcasing because honestly, in master modes and whatnot, I kind of want to know what's going on. You know, I want to be aware of what's going on and pay attention to my enemies. So I didn't do a whole lot of third-person. I apologize for that. Maybe in the second round we will. Maybe not. But I'm giving you guys the whole, like I said, shebang. I would fly in and out of to change my loadouts. I do a lot of bed logging in this patch, actually. If I'm not flying a fighter ship and I have an interior on my ship, do a whole lot of bed logging because there's no reason for me to go to a station anymore. Unless I'm repairing or something. I live on Orison. I live in the planet because that's where all my inventory is. So unless I need to go down here, I don't need to go to any of the stations. There's nothing there for me. There's nothing there for me. And I know you guys love my landings and takeoffs, so that's why I am coming here to show my landings. So I come in, fly in. I have the mode set off to where I can do my landing gear and still fly really fast, so I can still do all the beautiful landings that you guys have seen and grown to love. But I've also, with the new gravity compensation, I can now actually land more coolly. Like, we don't have to pull out the landing gear until we're basically right here, right? So we're basically ready to actually land.
Landing complete.
So how cool are landings like that now, right? So we still turn off the engines, and we still go and repair and restock and all that whatnot. Speaking of repairing and restocking, I've had little to zero issues with repairing and restocking. Like every time I go to a pad, I am able to restock and repair 98% of the time. Sometimes it can still be a little wonky if there's other ships on the pad with you, from what I've heard, but I've even been able to repair and restock even if there are ships on the pad with me with no problem. That's just me. Let me know down in the comments how your guys' experience has been. This is beautiful. Like the way this is running right now, if you're in a good server and everything is running perfectly, it is beautiful. I know that's not what it's like all the time, and even when it's not running as beautiful as this, it's still beautiful. Like this patch is so good the way CIG handled it. They did such a good job on releasing this to the public. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna change out our loadout for you guys so you guys can see it. This is the new UI, right? The new Mobi Glass. We're gonna go to our F7A Hornet, and as I showed you before, it's got the Iron Scale livery on it. It's got the JS400 power plant, the Atlas, the shield generators, stock missiles, because y'all know how I don't really do with missiles, but we're gonna actually go through missiles a lot more in the upcoming showcases of weapons. So I run the Quallers. I'm going to keep running the Quallers for our next build. We're literally just going to change out the Revenants to Omni Skies. Actually, yeah, Omni Skies. So we're going to run the Omni Skies size 4s on the wings instead of the Revenants. So we're going full laser cannon build. This way we have the same bullet velocity, and also we just have infinite ammo, right? These are my two separate favorite builds. They're kind of similar, but that's because they're kind of awesome.
Vehicle retrieval system.
I could change out the Quallers for straight Omni Skies, so they're all the same weapon, and that would make it look, you know, better, I guess, or sound better, or whatever the situation is. But you know, whatever. Does it really matter? This is the Omni Skies on the wing. How do they look? I think the Revenants look a lot sexier. Not to mention, I mean, not to be anything against the Omni Skies. The Omni Sky looks gorgeous, sure. I really like that it's got these circle things on the back. But I mean, it doesn't compare to a big giant apocalypse Gatling gun, right? So we'll listen to the Hornet start up one more time.
You are clear to launch.
Is ready, set.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely tremendous. So we're gonna go pick up another HRT. Offers HRT. Cave on Daymar. Don't worry, we'll cancel out the drive time this time around, but I will show you guys the takeoff, because I know you guys like that kind of stuff. So I'll show you the takeoff. What I like to do with my takeoffs, especially in horizontals, is I just hover for a second, pull out the landing gear, and then go. So beautiful, so wonderful, absolutely gorgeous. Let's take off. And you can see Seraphim down there at the bottom left of the screen. You see that? You can see Seraphim even in the daytime. It's so beautiful. The game is just tremendous right now. It really is. We're on our way to this cave at Demo, and I'll see you when we get there. I'll do a cut for you about that. See you guys there. Alrighty guys, we are back. We're 20 kilometers away from our target, so we'll go ahead and put you guys back in the action. We usually swap into SCM about 10
Okay.
distance. There's a Retaliator here. I can't believe we get Retaliators and HRTs. I can't believe it. As you can see here, we get only 6 in the capacitor if we run full laser cannons. So very little. If we go full power to weapons, we get 11 in each one. I don't know if I'm going to really like this build. This is kind of a test live for you guys for the video. Do I like this kind of build or not? To be honest, I don't know. A couple of minutes here. We wanna pick our fights here. Buccaneer, definitely gonna get the buck first.
Shields hit.
Open up a little bit far out, but watch out, watch out, watch out. Unnecessary bullshit.
Target destroyed.
There you go. Nice and beautiful. Pull out a little bit. Get those shields up. This guy wants to play games with us. Woo! Y'all see that? Alright, we're gonna pull out into nav mode. And get out of here. Just a little tiny bit, flip around. Keep in range where we want to be. Go back in. Get our shields back up. Take another look at this Hornet.
Okay.
What's the other thing out here? The Reliant Core? Okay, so we're definitely going to get the Hornet next. Keep our boost high. Swap power to weapons so we get the full capacitor.
Shields hit.
Stay on boost so you don't take damage. You gotta get in around corkscrew. Man, they just don't run out of their capacity, right? So look, target destroyed. Target destroyed that quickly. So that's our next target out there. Keep our distance. He can't really do damage to us out here. Can't really do damage to us out here. we're at a boost and he's still on us. So we're struggling a bit, but
Shield down.
we're gonna have to go to the map over here. Just so we can get our distance. Stay at a distance. Swap back in. It's a little bit more of a cat and mouse game than Master Modes, guys. It's actually kind of fun to play a little bit. I'm actually doing it a bit more. Like I'm practicing this more and more. It'd be a lot easier with an interceptor. But right now we're running a minute. Let's just so we flip around. We got a much better turn rate than the guy.
Shields hit.
We got our
Target
look at
destroyed.
that. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's see how fast we can do with this retaliator. So the retaliator, of course, is a pain in the butt. He's got so much shields. But he doesn't have any shields. Or not shields, I meant whole HP, but he doesn't have any more. We're attacking y'all there just because he's so big. It doesn't matter. You can attack y'all if he's a huge ship, you know what I mean? Like, the cone fire thing is not a big deal when they're a ship the size of a Retaliator or something. So we'll just lay down on the fire. Just having fun with this guy now. Oh yeah, we're just having fun with this here Retaliator now. That's our little toy thing. He's our little toy thing. Actually really enjoying fighting Retaliator. Oh, what's up, little toy thing? Where are you going? You can't even land a shot on me even if you try. Look at this. Embarrassing Retaliator.
Target
That
destroyed.
was embarrassing Retaliator. Yes, sir. One more for the road, guys? Or are we good? I think I'll give you guys one more for the road. I'll see you guys when we get there, though. We'll cut to it. I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty, guys, we're back and we're flying into an asteroid field and we're coming in real hot.
Okie. Okie.
We got here a
Okay.
Freelancer, a Scorpius.
Okie. Okie.
Stay power to shields for now. Freelancer, Scorpius,
Okie.
an Ares of some kind. And it seems maybe two Whoa! Okay, so let's see if we can get something on Scorpius here. Oh my god!
Shields hit.
Firepower, guys. Ah!
Target
Firepower,
destroyed.
guys. Absolutely monstrous firepower. Alright, where's this? To be honest, guys, this is some of the best combat I've ever experienced in this game. I'm having so much fun. Got hit by the ion. I can't. Oh god, we got hit by the ion here. Oh my do not let the ion look at you, my dudes.
Shields hit.
Okay, we're in the position now. We're good. He can't get us no more. He can't get us no more. He's in serious trouble now. synchronized. Oh yeah, we did get hit by enemies synchronized. That's. Remember when I said I was having the most fun I've ever had? That's not fun. The fact that that happened was frustrating as hell. Other than that, we were having a blast.
Target destroyed.
Absolutely gorgeous videos. Like that just is so awesome. And then again, we have to fall in behind the freelancer, basically line him up, fall in behind him, and he's just like,
Target destroyed.
is that not amazing? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. I couldn't be more happy. That was a lot of fun. That was absolutely a lot of fun. Thank you guys for being a part of that. That's a beautiful screenshot as well. Tremendously gorgeous screenshot. So many beautiful things in this game right now. Thank you guys. That's the F7A, and that's my showcase of the F7A and its power and its maneuverability and its bounty hunting skills and master modes in general. Look forward to more videos of master modes and different ships. We're going to go through every single ship. Let me know down in the comments below what ships you guys want to see first. What ships are the must-see ships? What do you want to see? Let me know down below. If you want to know more about master modes, coming out tomorrow, the video after this video will probably be a master modes tutorial, so do go ahead and check that out in the future. Also hit the notification bell and all those other things like the join button and become a member. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. There's so many cool perks for being a member, so many cool things for just being here and being a part of the community. Thank you guys. This is Astro Manny signing off. You guys know what to do. Smash the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you know, adios. Bye-bye.